Got all my installation. I know I said I was going to spray foam this 50 by 80 building, but I got a couple quotes and the price is not reasonable. So I have this R19 insulation from Menards, and this stuff is 6 inches thick, 93 inches wide, so should fit between our 8-foot spacing posts nicely. And each roll is 55 foot long. So I have 11 rolls here, and that should do all the walls for this 50 by 80 building, and I should have quite a bit extra. The price for all of this was $5,000. So the spray foam would have been nice, especially because I wouldn't have to do it. But this is a far more affordable option, and it does have a higher R value. Something that would have been nice to have with the spray foam is that it would have sealed up all the cracks, making it airtight. Occasionally I can be by a wall and feel a little bit of a draft, and I think that's where the spray foam would really shine. Something I didn't anticipate is how frickin' heavy this stuff is. So I looked it up, and it is 132 pounds a roll. All right, let's get started putting some of this stuff in. Don't think this is gonna be a very fun job. It's already. I'm just gonna try cutting it like this first. So this is our first attempt putting up a full sheet. Now, this was a fail, and you'll see later on in the video we have this figured out and we make it look pretty easy. So this side of the building is where the living quarters will be, so that's why you see some interesting framing techniques going on, and I'll talk about this in a different video. Got me an actual insulation knife. If you're going to do this job, you really do need one of these. So this insulation is super heavy, and it's pretty hard to wrestle a 16-foot long piece up there. So we've built us a contraption here. All these are is two 16-foot long sticks run down, and we got them wedged against the bottom piece there. And we got two 2x4 8-foot long pieces running crossways with screws sticking out here. And these screws go into the insulation and help hold it in place as you stand it all up. And back here we got us a prop stick with a gate hinge loosely installed there. Nails really help. I think that helped. I think it just folded in on itself. Let's go up to this. I'm good. We got us a couple of 16-foot long boards to help us mark out how long to cut this, because these rolls come in, I believe, 55-foot long strips. and we're just cutting it a little long, about a foot longer than 16 foot, just to make sure it all fits in there pretty tightly. Well, Dad's busy today, so I'm gonna try and move this contraption by myself and continue on. Fortunately, we don't have a whole lot left to do as far as the big pieces anyway, so watch me struggle with this. That wasn't too bad. All right, look at all that. So pretty. So, next thing I need to do is insulate above the garage door header. If I was a smart person, I would have done this before, maybe installing the remaining header pieces to where I could access it from using a ladder. But since I didn't, I need to climb up into the ceiling and then insulate it like that. I need to carry all of that up there. Well, it's so dark up here. I don't know if I'll be able to even see what I'm doing. Well, that was a real blast. So I'm gonna finish that up off camera. So overall, I'd probably rate this installation job as far as difficulty. Stress level, maybe a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, so pretty low. Not a stressful ordeal, but I would say the suck factor of actually doing the work is probably a 7 or 8. Not much fun. Well, I hope this video was entertaining or educational, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Keep thinking.